Hello there everyone, Sullivan here, and welcome to another movie review. There are many different ways in which you can travel. Train, plane, boat, bike, car. But have you ever considered traveling by house? Well, this movie certainly shows how. Up. An old man named Carl Fredrickson ties thousands of balloons to his house and flies to Paradise Falls in South America, so he can fulfill his passing wife's dream of being there. And a wilderness explorer named Russell tags along with him. Along the way, they come across a giant flightless bird called a snipe, which Russell names Kevin, a dog with a voice caller named Doug, and Carl's childhood hero, Charles Muntz. So what do I think about this movie? Well, I find it to be fine, but at the same time, I just don't know what to think of it. There are a couple problems I have with this movie, even though they're minor. For example, there are other ways this film could have ended. One is with the adventure book. If Carl had looked through the last pages of the book after his wife died, then it would have ended. He wouldn't go to Paradise Falls and have met the other characters. And the other way is to have Carl and Russell actually drop the house off at the other end of the cliff. So then there was no need to encounter Muntz, Doug, and Kevin. So of course, by having either of these endings, the film would have worked better if it were a short film, maybe 10 to 20 minutes long. Another problem I have is the continuity. When Carl and Russell land in South America, they are on the wrong side of the cliff. And they go to this ledge by going through the jungles and among rock formations. Wait a minute! How did they go from being on the wrong side of the cliff, and then to the jungle, among rock formations, and then back up to this ledge? I mean, look! They could have just walked all the way around and made it to this spot, instead of going from here, to there, and then to here. Also, after Carl throws the objects from his house, they all disappeared in the last shot. What happened to them? So yeah, those are my issues with this film. What's in it that I like about it? Well, I like the look of it all, especially the colors. Everything looks really beautiful. I also enjoy the action as well. The old man fight, the chase scene, and the aerial dog fights. Literally. And I also find the characters to be good too. Carl, Russell, Muntz, Doug, Kevin, the other dogs, and Ellie. Even though she's only in the film for the first 5 or 7 minutes, and only her younger self gets a voiceover. The same can be said for the actors who did the voices of the characters. Ed Asner voices Carl Fredrickson, Christopher Plummer voices Charles Muntz, Jordan Naga voices Russell, movie's co-director and writer Bob Peterson voices Doug and Alpha, and John Ratzenberger voices construction foreman Tom. Yeah, it's short, but that's just to name a few. As a whole, this movie is fine. The characters are good, the story is okay, and the animation is really good. Directors Pete Docter and Bob Peterson have made a fine movie. Yet it's one of those movies where I don't know what to think of it, but I'd say it's a good one to relax to. So today, this movie will be given a rating of 2.5+ stars. Thank you for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Facebook or Twitter, and tune in next Wednesday for a new video. Hello there everyone, Sullivan.